Hi guys, Chloe Jackman. Chloe Jackman Photography. I'm actually going to be Chloe Betrago. I am a Bay Area based wedding and portrait photographer, and I just got married, and I'm going to share my experience beginning to end and after. I feel like there's a lot of overwhelming information out there, and I just want to share my personal journey to see if it helps anybody, or if anybody can relate, or whatever. You don't have to watch. But today I want to talk about the after, because it's pretty intense. Real talk, I was feeling pretty crazy after the wedding. I was sad, I was longing, I was tired, I was hungover. But mostly there were some things that I feel like I didn't do, and I feel really bad about them. Real talk being one of them, being that we didn't really thank our families in any of the speeches at the weddings. And as I play that back in my head, I realized that maybe I was afraid to start going down a list of people to thank and forgetting someone. So then I just kept thinking, oh, I have more time, I'll do it later. And then boom, it was gone. I definitely woke up in a cold sweat about that many, many nights in a row. Real talk. But really, I think that a lot of the bridal blues, is what I've just recently learned about, comes from wanting those little moments back. That moment when you're with your girlfriends and you're all so excited and they're dancing around you on the dance floor, or when your partner looks at you and says their vows, or when you put the ring on. Like, you know, I've taken photos of that 100 million times, and then he put a ring on me, and I got to put a ring on him. I put a ring on it. And that was amazing. Or walking down the aisle and being like ugly crying the entire way, which I totally did. I cried when I saw my bouquet. Never even thought that I cared about a bouquet. But when I saw it in my hotel room, I started bawling. Oh, the things I cried about were really interesting. But even getting ready in the room, which I love being a part of that for my brides, but wanting all those moments back. And I think that has a lot to do with the sad feelings after. And it's not, and I think that maybe we don't talk about it because you just got married and you should be so grateful. And all of that is true, and all of that is my reality. But I'm also having a bit of an adrenaline crash. My friend Carrie said that, and it's a really good way of putting it. And just thinking about some of the things that didn't happen, because I'm a wedding photographer, so I know how a day flows. So I should have known how to make everything happen, but that's not the way it works. It's one day, and you get what you get out of it, and all of it is perfect and amazing. But real talk, it can be a little hard afterwards. So feel free to reach out with your stories. I'd love to interview some people about how their post-wedding feelings were, because maybe this wasn't the same thing that you had. But I want to talk about this more, and I want to bring some light to this reality for us, because I do think that it's probably something that happens to more people than we talk about, and is something worth sharing. So catch you next time. Chloe Betrago out.